back, everybody. DJ Numismatics, and we've got another multi-denomination hunt here. Some of my banks have been pretty stingy. Some will only give you one roll per denomination, and some, since I have a business account, will give me a few more. So I ended up riding 30 miles on my bike the other day, and I picked up quite a nice selection here. We've got 21 rolls of Lincoln cents. We got 22 rolls of Jefferson nickels, or should just say nickels because I'm not sure if they're all Jeffersons in there or not. We got 37 rolls of quarters, 6 rolls of halves, 10 rolls of dimes, and 1 single roll of dollar coins. So I think what I'll do, let me move some of this stuff out of the way. I just wanted have everything laid out to do the opening, and we'll kick it off with this small stack here. Most likely the dollar coins. If I don't find nothing in them, we'll just move straight on to those dimes, because I hardly ever find anything in those, and I must have accidentally said I wanted 5 rolls of each denomination at a few of the banks, and they gave me some dimes too. So give me a few minutes here. I'll move out some of this stuff and we'll kick this hunt off. See you soon. Well, the dollar coins are pretty much a bust. I did find 120 or 2000p Sacagawea that I checked for the varieties. Didn't find it. A couple of Susan B's. Neither of them had a variety on them. But I did come across this. Something I haven't seen before. It's fairly new. It's 2018 or 2019. I can't remember. Georgia Innovations dollar coin. And it says on the back here, Trustees Garden, United States of America. Kind of a cool coin. It's the first one that I've come across so far. Nothing I'm going to keep, but something kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and search these 10 rolls of dimes and see if we get something better than those dollar coins. Well, the dimes are done, and I thought I had something big, but I think it's just machine doubling on a 1970p Roosevelt. And if you look, see if we can get it on here. If you look on the back side of the E, the back side of the T there, it appears to be doubled, but I do believe, so if we can get it there, I do believe that it is, and the back side of the A as well. That's just a common misconception. I do believe this is machine doubling, where the worker had reworked the die and it came out. You would see it on the back of the S really nicely there, and same with this S. You'd see it on the back side there, and like I said, I think this was just a case of machine doubling. I did check it for the reverse proof, but I'm not seeing that. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this back into circulation, and we'll move on to the half dollars. Well, the half dollars are pretty much bust. I got a handful of stuff to look through for DDOs, but no such luck. So let's go ahead and move on to some copper. Let me pull out the pennies and we'll start hunting. We are on roll number 2 of the pennies, and if we look right here, we got wheatbacks, and if we look back here, we've got a Canadian. So we're gonna have wheat number 1. Let's see what we got. A 1944. I do believe that's from Denver, and it is. The Canadian is looks like a newer one, 1998. We are on roll 4, and I gotta pay more closer attention, because we had a Canadian ender, and it's a 1999 Canadian number 2. We're on roll 10 of the pennies, and we've got Canadian number 3, and it is going to be a 1988. We're on roll 15. Got a stack here to check for varieties. But I'm bringing you in because if you look right there, we got a set of wheats. They're in pretty good shape, so I'm going to think it's in the 50s. And it is last year, 58D. Wheat set number 2. Well, the pennies are hunted, and they left a lot on the table that I wish I would have found more. But we got 3 Canadians, 2 wheats. I came across a really nice 59D. Didn't have the RPM. Then we got a few S-mints, a couple 69s, 70, a couple 71s, and a few 74s. Hopefully, when we move into the nickels next, we'll find something better. Alright, let me clear these out of the way and we'll jump into some nickels. We're on roll number 4 of the nickels. We're going to have our first older find of the nickels. That's a 1954 from Denver. Same roll, and we've got a 1956 from Denver as well. We're on roll number 5 of the nickels, and we're going to have our oldest, and that's going to be a second year Jefferson, 1939 from Philly. I will check that for the double Monticello. If I got it, I'll bring you in. If not, we'll move on. Roll 6, and we're going to have our first 40s of the hunt, and that is a 1946 from Denver. We're on roll 9, and we've got a pretty crusty 1957 from Denver. It looks like a few coins after that we got a 1941 from Philly. Same roll, 1 coin from the Ant. We got a 1952 from Philly. Roll number 10. We got another 1941. This time from Philly again. We are on roll number 11. And we've got a 1959 from Denver. Well, we're on roll 22, and it's going to give us at least one more older find. That's a 1958 from Denver. Towards the back of the roll, we're going to get one more 1958 from Denver as well. Well, I was hoping to come up with some silver buffalo, but I'll settle for what we got. Got a 39, 3 from the 40s, 7 from the 50s. Hopefully, I do have a ton of quarter rolls, so hopefully we come up with something to end this video with a bang. Alright, let me get these quarters out and we'll start searching. We are on roll 4 of the quarters, and we finally got something notable in the hunt. Privy mark and a W. Let's flip it and see what we got here. It's a 2020 Tall Grass Prairie, Kansas, West Point quarter found. We've got 33 more rolls to go. Hopefully, we keep finding some good stuff. Alright, let me get back to the hunt. Well, the quarters are finished, and other than the West Point there, we got a couple things. I got a pre-cut die break on a Kentucky 2001. A couple of die breaks here. I'll show them under the scope. One's on a 94. The other one's on a, oh boy, I'll have to flip it when we get to it. I came across this oddity. I don't know if this was caused by being in the ground, but it's missing the whole rim on this thing. I'm pretty sure it's just from, as you can see, it's hammered, so I'm pretty sure it's either been maybe melted or sat in the ground too long, and the rim, the rim probably disintegrated on it. But you can see the copper layer underneath and the 2 layers on the outside. That's kind of cool. It's nothing I'll keep. Hopefully the return will take it at the bank. And then we got a DDR 005 on I do believe this is a 2013. It is 2013 Maryland. And basically it's just some small minor doubling down here in the doorway and right up here on top of the roof. I'll throw it under the scope and show you what it is. Give me 2 seconds, let me set up the tripod. Okay, on the 2013 Maryland, you can see it right down there in the doorway. The extra doubling right here. And then if you look up here on the right rooftop, you can also slightly see it along the roof right there. There's supposed to be some here too, but I don't see it on this one, but it's definitely on the other rooftop there. And then this one here is a 2007. I do believe this is a, yes, it's a Washington. But if you look down here along the bottom of Washington's bust, you can see the die chip and the die break that kind of covers the designer's initials there along the bust line. Kind of a cool break. I don't think I've found this one before. And it does not, I looked, I don't believe it extends any further than right there. It might curve down into the A there a little bit. I don't think I'll be keeping it, but it was cool. I thought I'd bring in and show it to you. And then the other one is a 94 with, as you can see right there, from the rim to the ribbon and a little further, there's a nice die break. I guess it does stretch a little further than that. It probably runs a little bit further along the bust line. You just can't make it out. Looks like it might chop off the top of the designer's initials on this one as well. And then for the Kentucky, if you look here along the edge, I found quite a few of these right here. And then if you come down a little further, it's faint, but it's there. See if we can find it. I think it's a little further than this. Right there. Like I said, it's pretty faint, but you can see right here. This usually breaks off and becomes a pretty good sized cut along the side of the stable there. This one I might keep and put as a pre-cut error. So give me 2 seconds and we'll do a wrap up. So all in all, for as many coins as we went through, not the greatest of hunts, but still a decent hunt nonetheless. Got a couple wheat cents to add to my wheat cent rolls. Pre-cut, the DDR, I did find some 76 bicentennials to look for double dice, so none of them were. So the best thing out of the whole hunt, I would have to say, was the 2020 Tallgrass West Point. So like always, there's going to be a link right up here for my eBay page. I sold quite a bit of stuff last weekend, so I'm going to have to restock some of the stuff in there, but I do think I have about 87 more items on there to choose from, and this weekend I'll be posting more, so check it out. I might have something you want or need. And I guess one of my banks, the corporate bank, told me that they may be switching from H&R String & Sons, which is a federally funded coin rolling company, to a local one, so hopefully I'll be able to start getting boxes here soon. So until next time, everybody, hopefully you're getting your hands on some coins. Happy hunting, and thanks for watching.